Hello again, folks. So every now and then, you can find a book in a used bookstore that is full of valuable collectibles. And today, I'm going to show you how. A lot of bookstores have a collectibles or antiques section. It's where they put price guides and the like. And if you're really lucky, you can find a stamp album that has the collectible stamps already inside it. In the description below, I put links to a few videos that can help you identify the stamps. But given that it's on a bookstore shelf and not an eBay auction, I bet you'll end up paying less than what they're worth. Like I did with this one. Now, stamp collecting for me is about much more than dollars and cents. It's a combination of my two favorite things, art and history. And so my favorite part of this album is actually in the back of the book. That's neat. But then there's also information in here on the royal family's stamp collection. And as you may know, the royal family stamp collection is the best in the world. And there you go. From Monarchy Today, royal.gov.uk. So I'm giving credit where credit is due. Some of the younger members of the royal family had already started stamp collecting by 1864, but the first serious collector in the royal family was Prince Alfred, Queen Victoria's second son, later the Duke of Edinburgh, who was honorary president of what is now the Royal Philatelic Society from 1890 until his death. Before his death, he sold his collection to his elder brother, the Prince of Wales, later Edward VII, who later presented it to his son, the Duke of York. Some of his collection now forms part of the Royal Philatelic Collection today. The Duke of York, later George V, was a very able philatelist who was executive president of the Royal Philatelic Society of London from 1896 until he became king in 1910, when he became its patron. An astute and enthusiastic collector, he made every effort to obtain the rarest stamps at the first available opportunity. Although the Royal Philatelic Collection mainly consists of unused stamps, George V also acquired used specimens, purchasing covers if necessary, and he was particularly keen on bisected stamps, and added airmail covers from the early roots to the collection. The king preferred to have mint blocks of 4 or 6 stamps, and in doing so set a fashion which lasts to this day. Courtier was reported to have asked the prince if he had seen that some fool had paid £1,450 for a postage stamp. Yes, was the reply. You're talking to him. The Royal Philatelic Collection has never been counted in terms of total stamp numbers, and it is impossible to value the collection as it contains unique items, including drawings and proofs, for which the market has never been tested. The collection remains stored in high-security, carefully regulated conditions in its albums, with unmounted material in chemical-free packets. It is estimated that there is enough material to fill perhaps another 2,000 albums. The material is kept filed for reference and study purposes. Although much of the collection is fragile, in that exposure to light or heat can fade or otherwise damage the stamps, examples are occasionally on public display. Each season, the opening display at the Royal Philatelic Society of London, of which the Queen is a patron, I would love to go there, consists of material from the collection, a custom started shortly after the First World War by George V and continued today by the Queen. Oh, that's so cool. Selections from the collection are displayed in the United Kingdom when opportunity arises, and are also exhibited in many of the major international stamp shows. The exhibiting of these collections and responsibility for the Royal Philatelic Collection as a whole is under the care of a keeper. The current keeper, as of 2005, being Michael Seffy. Oh, what a fun album! What an interesting bit of history. And to be a fly in the wall in the collection room as they go through and categorize the royal family's collection. Ah, very, very, very cool. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and like it and do subscribe to the channel, my friends. It means a great deal. Until next time, take care.